How would you like to plan your entire year of therapy for one client in less than 5 minutes? That's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to show you how to use our SLK curriculum to do just that. So, the way this works is you are going to choose 3 goals for each client. You're going to choose 3 objectives for each goal, and you're going to print all that off right now. So, we're going to start down here. You choose the area. So, let's say we know we have a speech sound. Kid qualifies in speech sounds. You can look at the specific areas here, or you can scroll down to see the exact goals that we cover. Once you figure out which one you want, let's say we want a phonology goal packet, then you have 3 choices: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. There's 3 goals for each area. So let's say on this one, I need these phonological processes. So I'm going to pick the mid-developing goal, the intermediate goal. We're going to click on that. And now we have opened everything that we need to do therapy for this skill for 1 year. So we can come down here. Here is our present level that we can put right into our IEP. Here is our goal that we can copy right into our IEP. And then you're going to choose up to 3 objectives for that goal. So let's say I want velar fronting, backing, and stopping of fricatives. Here's the pages I need to print. And look, all of my materials for the whole year are right here in this packet. So this packet is going to give you your lessons. These are the specific skills you're going to teach the students. And then throughout the rest of the year, you can come back out here during your session. You don't have to do this ahead of time. Come down to our material generators and generate extra practice materials for that lesson if you need them. So you'll have 1 worksheet per lesson, and then you'll add extra materials from there. Okay, so once you have your packet opened for this goal, you're just going to go ahead and print those specific pages that you need for the objectives you chose. All right, so now you have everything you need for your first goal. Now we can come back in here. We're just going to start over and do the same thing again for 2 more goals. Obviously, you don't have to have 3 goals per client, but I find that 3 goals is a nice number because that allows you to work on 1 objective per goal per month. And then you can get through all of those 9 objectives in 9 months, which gives you wiggle room in case you have a client who you don't see over the summer, or if they take a little bit longer to master each skill and you need to take a bit longer to do that all within 1 year. Okay, but we got our speech sound one. So now we're going to go into language. They also qualified in language. Let's say they need some sequencing and retelling help. So we're going to come down and again, pick our level. So let's say on this one, we're actually up to sequencing and retelling in classwork. So we're going to pick that packet. That opens up. Here's our present level. Here's our goal. We're going to pick some objectives and then print off the specific pages. Those therapy materials go straight into the students folder. I'm ready for that whole year of therapy on those goals as well. All right, right now I'm up to 3.5 minutes. We're going to come back one more time and pick a final goal for this student. Let's say we're doing social communication as well. You can also work on 3 goals from the same curriculum. If they are just working on one area, you can hit that more than 1 goal from that. But most of our students are going to be working on different goals throughout the year. Okay, let's say this one, we need some self-advocacy. So we're going to do the emotional regulation and self-advocacy. We're going to come down as soon as this loads. We're going to come down to this one right here, self-advocacy and proactive. They need to work on advocating during these natural situations where they need to speak up for themselves. So then we grab this goal packet. You can see this one's not quite uploaded yet, but it will be very soon. But we're going to grab that goal packet again. We're going to use the present level, the goal, and we're going to print off the specific pages for the benchmarks that we need. And then look at this. We're at 4.5 minutes, and I have everything I need for a whole year of therapy. And then after that, like I said, you're just going to come down here during your sessions and you could pull up a sentence generator and you can just enter the skill you're working on with the student. And then you can enter whatever topic they're interested in. And that is going to give you extra practice materials that you can use to go reiterate the lessons and practice those until they're ready to move to the next page of the lesson, which is the next stage of development for that skill. Okay, I hope you liked that. It's 5 minutes and you've planned an entire year of therapy. Let me know what questions you have, and we'll dig into the rest of the resources in subsequent videos.